A few years ago, I had a friend who was genuinely good-looking, like turn-heads good-looking. But every time we hung out, something felt off. He'd tell a story, then immediately ask, "Wait, was that funny though?" He'd redirect every conversation back to himself, and honestly, people started avoiding hanging out with him. That's when I realized something wild. Attraction has way less to do with appearance than we think, and way more to do with behavior. The wrong habits can quietly make you seem less attractive and less approachable, even if you're objectively good-looking. This isn't about judging how you look. It's about understanding the psychology behind attraction so you can build real, genuine connections. And once I started paying attention, I noticed these same 5 behaviors showing up again and again. So let's get into them. 1. You constantly seek validation. You tell a story, then immediately ask, "Was that funny?" Reassurance is normal. We all want to know how we're coming across sometimes, but when you constantly need other people to confirm that you're funny, interesting, or likable, it can start to signal insecurity. And ironically, the more you chase approval, the harder it becomes for people to naturally connect with you. 2. You make every conversation about yourself. A friend shares exciting news, and within seconds you've redirected it back to you. "That's crazy, the same thing happened to me." Feels harmless, but if it keeps happening, people slowly stop opening up around you. They don't feel heard. Genuine curiosity builds much stronger connections than self-promotion ever will. Sometimes you don't need to tell your own story. Just let someone finish theirs. 3. You complain more than you realize. You meet someone after work, and within minutes you're venting about traffic, your boss, everything going wrong. And sure, everyone needs to vent sometimes. But when negativity becomes the main energy you bring into every interaction, people can start associating being around you with feeling drained. That's partly because emotions can spread between people more easily than we realize. What feels like honesty to you can sometimes feel exhausting to the person listening. 4. You try too hard to impress. Exaggerating achievements, dropping names, constantly proving how interesting you are. Ironically, it can backfire. The harder you try to control how impressive you seem, the more people may notice that you're trying. And when people sense that, the interaction can start feeling less genuine. Real attraction grows from authenticity, not performance. You don't have to convince people that you're interesting. Just be interested. 5. You never really listen. While someone's talking, you're already planning your next sentence. You nod, but you miss what they actually said. And people can usually tell when you're listening just to respond instead of listening to understand. Active listening can build trust and make people feel more connected to you. And yes, that can make you more attractive, because charisma isn't just about speaking well, it's about making people feel heard. If you saw yourself in a few of these, don't stress. Self-awareness is attractive. Growth is attractive. Kindness is attractive. The people who become truly magnetic aren't perfect. They're just willing to get a little better every day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. If this type of video is your thing, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel more than you know, and I've got a new one dropping every week. Because true attraction starts long before anyone notices your appearance. It starts with how you make people feel.